Hello, blokes and ladies. So in this video, I'll be talking about my diet, my current program, how I started off at the gym, how I've progressed through the gym, and my history and how I lifted before. So I first started at 59.8 kilos, which is 130, 132 pounds at 5'11". So basically, a brain dead traffic light, skinny with no brains. Um, anyway, before I basically, so I was a little bit skinny fat, right? Well, not exactly skinny fat. Like, I did have some love handles and I wasn't lean. Like, I wasn't a lean 59 kilos, if that makes sense. So essentially, I had almost no fucking muscle mass. Like, a lesbian Miley Cyrus would have more muscle mass than me. So essentially, yeah, I was pretty low on muscle mass. I got on the bench press, which is actually quite surprising. I mean, kind of not really at the same time. I did have some little prior lifting experience before, like in 2024, I lifted for a couple weeks and gave up. In 2022, I lifted for a couple months, but it was extremely inconsistent. Like, I literally just went in the gym once a week for like a couple months and just lifted whatever. I didn't even know what the fuck I was doing. I was just picking up weights and lifting them like that.
Like I was more clueless than Dora the Explorer trying to find a fucking item that's 2 feet in front of her.
Anyway, I got on the bench press and I was able to do 50 kilos for 3 reps. And on the shoulder press, I was able to do 40 kilos for 2 reps when I started off. So, not the worst starting numbers. Obviously not the best either, but there is worse. So I cannot lie, it wasn't too bad considering my health and my physique and all that stuff and just how I started. Anyway, moving on. So my diet back then basically consisted of like eating 2,300 calories, and it was shit calories. It was like chips, fucking ice cream, chocolate, fucking bullshit like that. Like, I was pretty much on a speed run to diabetes with the way I was fucking eating. Like, it was shit calories. And funny enough, when I actually started off at the gym, all I fucking did was just do, well, some bench press, some like bicep curls, used a couple of machines when I started off at the gym 3 months ago, and I just went on the treadmill. I went on the treadmill for like 30 minutes. I don't fucking know why, because, that's fucking stupid because I was trying to bulk up, build muscle, so there's absolutely no need to go on the treadmill, but I did it anyway. And I was only doing like 2, 3 exercises, which look, I don't think is too bad, but because I'm wanting to do hypotrophy, build muscle, have a good overall physique, I should have been doing a lot more when I started. However, I have made some big changes. Within a month into lifting, I realized this and I made some big changes. I started eating a lot of fucking food. I now weigh around 65 kilograms or 143 pounds. And keep this in mind, right? I have to eat like a fucking freight train. I have to eat so much fucking food now. Like, I literally have to eat more food than queso on a bulk. Like, literally, I eat fucking, like, for example, this was an example day. I was stuck on 64 kilos for a month. To get to 65, I had to shove more peanut butter on the crackers. And this is how much food I was already eating. I was eating KFC meal, large KFC meal, which is 1,400 calories. A small tray of lasagna, which is like 400 calories. And then I would have 3 eggs with 3 pieces of bacon on toast with 2 slices of cheese and avocado. For breakfast, then I have a peanut butter toast, a Vegemite and cheese toast, and I would also have a pack of banana lollies before a workout. And then I would also have the peanut butter and crackers, as I was saying, and a protein shake with a banana. I don't know how many calories that is. I'm guessing that's 3,500, probably more calories a day. And I had to eat even more than that to put on more weight. So I don't know. And look, I have been a lot more active since then. Like, I move around a little bit and I go to the gym. So that's probably one reason why I'm burning more calories now. But holy fuck, I have to stuff my face. And in this economy, that is fucking shit. Like, fucking hell. I feel like buying a block of gold is cheaper than fucking groceries these days. Like, this shit's fucking expensive. So, yeah. That's pretty much my diet to gain weight, bulk on, and put on muscle. But it has been working. I've seen massive increases in my lifts since doing this. So it does help a fucking shit ton. Some skinny people that say, oh, my metabolism is too fucking fast, blah, blah, blah. All this fucking bullshit. Like, mate, you just gotta eat more. Yeah, you may have the fast metabolism like me, like a lot of other skinny people, but you literally just gotta eat a lot more fucking food. That's how you're gonna gain weight. Like, you've literally got to shove more food down your throat than the amount of
sausages
Bonnie Blue shoves down her fucking mouth. Like, you've literally got to eat a shit ton of fucking food. Like, that's what you've got to do when you're bulking as a skinny person. So, once you do that, you'll start seeing good results like me. Well, at least from what I've been seeing so far at the gym so far. So, I ended up going really heavy weights after a month. It's pretty much a change in program that I made. And I basically was bench pressing, 70 kilos for a heavy top set of like 2 reps or something. Because I found that I was able to bench 60 kilos for 7 reps after like a month and a half, I think. And then I did 70 kilos for 2 reps afterwards, I think. So 60 for 7, 70 for 2, and then after that I would just build on more heavy top sets like that. However, I ended up finding that I wasn't able to increase after that, and I hit a wall, and that's when I realized just lifting heavy weights with low reps, isn't enough. You got to do more volume. So that's where I found 5 sets of 5 reps, which I've been doing now. I now do 5 sets of 5 reps with heavy, intensive weight, and this has honestly been blowing up all my lifts. Bench press, overhead press, bunch of my lifts. And it's been working for me really well. But I do a first set.
The photo on the right,
I do like a first sort of set beforehand. So I do, for example, let's say 75 kilo bench press for as many reps as possible, and then do the 5 sets of 5. That's pretty much how I do it. And I do an accessory lifts as well. Like, I think this program recommends like 50 to 100 reps of accessory lifts. So I'll be doing a lot of like bench accessories. I've been doing like some like shoulder accessories and some arm accessories. The only thing I've been skipping was bicep curls, which I'm going to start doing, and
some front
tricep extensions, which I'll start doing as well.
And the
but
physique
I
on the
do a lot of
left is
accessories,
what I look like a
especially
month
pull-ups.
and
I
a
do a
half
lot
into
of pull-ups.
training.
So
Now,
I've
this
been
is
doing
when
a
I
lot of
wasn't
that.
really
I've been doing a
training
lot and a
100%
lot and a
properly
lot of
and all that
volume. And
stuff.
because I'm
Didn't
eating in a
really know
calorie
exactly
surplus,
what I was
it's
doing.
been working really well for me.
That's why
I'm
you
finding
don't
I'm
see the
able to
gains that
currently
big.
add like 2.5
However, the biggest difference is
kilos to my
definitely
bench press a
from
week,
that
3
to
kilos
the middle, which
to my
is
bench
now.
press a week, which
And
is
keep
really
in
fucking
mind,
good.
that photo
And
taken
I'm
on the
honestly
left
hoping I'm
wasn't
benching
even
100
taken
kilos
2
or
months ago.
225
I
in no
believe it was
time. I
about
think I'm
2
very
months
close
ago.
now. I'm only
It's
like
taken 2 months
7
ago.
kilos or less
That
than
is
20 pounds away
literally
now
the changes I
from
made in
that
2
weight. So
months from
yeah, it's been
the
going
left
really
to
well.
the
So
middle.
currently I can bench 80 kilos for 5 reps. So yeah, it's fucking amazing. I'm getting really close to that weight now. So yeah, that's pretty much my current program, my diet, all that stuff. And yeah, it's been working really well. In terms of sleep-wise, look, last night or this night, I had really, really shit sleep. I slept for 4 hours and I was pretty much awake the whole night. So these last 2 days have been pretty garbage for sleep, but my sleep patterns have been a lot better for the past month. The month before it was even worse, so I have been getting on sleep, but I still need to work a lot more on sleep. Like, I'm already feeling tired right now, and I'm literally going to be going to the gym later. So definitely got to work on sleep, but it's a lot of shit to fucking work on. Anyway, I am now going to show you my program, because enough of the stupid bullshit chit-chat fucking crap. I'm now going to be showing you my program and how I've all structured it out.
So before I get into showing you the programming, I thought I would show you my physique transformation. So as you can see right here, my back has seen a huge transformation. I lost a little bit of back fat, and honestly, despite bulking, I've literally got a way more shredded, way leaner back, and well, just a shit ton more muscle. So I'm really happy in the difference I've made with my back. Now, here's what I look like front on. Now, as you can see, the difference isn't nowhere near as big as what my back shows, However, I'm still really happy with the amount of muscle I've gained, even at the front. I still don't have abs, unfortunately. I'm definitely going to start working on core, as I never really work on core in my program. So I'm definitely going to work on abs a lot more, because when I start cutting, when I finish the bulk and I start cutting, I want a really nice six pack, because I just feel like this would be a really good addition to my physique. So on the right is how I started, um, and on the left is what I look like 1.5 months into lifting. Now, as you can see, from the right to left, the difference isn't that big, and that is purely because I was only doing a couple exercises, was mainly on cardio, and I just didn't really know what I was doing as such. I didn't really have any proper program, but I was lifting and I was trying. However, I adjusted all of that bullshit, and then as you can see in the middle with the orange highlight is what I look like now. Now keep in mind, from the left to the middle is only a 2 month difference. So I feel like in 2 months I made some pretty large muscle gains, and that programming definitely shows the amount of work and the amount of effort I put in, and I feel like I'm pretty happy with this so far. So this definitely helped my confidence, which is something I've always been lacking in. So I definitely want to continue pushing harder and become absolutely fucking shredded.
So here is my program. As you can see, I do a lot of hypotrophy training. Now, I only just started doing incline bench press. Before, I'd only done flat bench press, which is quite stupid considering I was doing hypotrophy. So I should have been doing incline bench press like a couple months ago when I started, but I hadn't. However, I have been doing it for the past week or two. So, and I'm still learning the technique. The technique is so weird, and I find this movement so technical. So, any tips on bloody incline bench press technique will help a lot because I'm still bloody learning this shit. This fucking shit is more technical. This fucking shit is more technical than learning how to fucking program with raw C. So, yeah. This fucking shit is more technical than learning how to program with raw Java. So, yeah, I'm just learning this shit from now on. And for flat bench press, I do a set where I do 85% of my 1 rep max. Now I find 85% of my 1 rep max is my 5 rep max. I cannot pump out anything more than 5 reps. Um so for example, my current 1 rep max is around, I believe it would be now around 93 kilos or 205 pounds, which would put my 5 rep max around 79 kilos or 174 pounds or something, for example. Um and then I do 5 sets of 5 with 75% of my 1 rep max, which is honestly extremely very intense. It's pretty freaking intense. I can barely finish the last set, as I also do pause reps as well. Um as this means I'm doing 70 kilos for 5 sets of 5 after all this. So but I end up completing the first set, and I'm slowly going to micro load through weight as I go through, so I can do more progressive overload. Anyway, for overhead press and push press, I do 3 sets of 5, 2 sets of 5. So I do a total of 25 reps of shoulders plus an 85%. So let's say 30 reps of shoulders a day. I do 3 days a week. So 90 reps of shoulders a week, which is perfect for hypertrophy in my opinion. Plenty of volume. Pull ups 3 sets of 12, barbell rows 3 sets of 8. So a lot of upper back volume, as you can see there. So we're doing 24 plus 48. That gives us 72. So I do 72 reps of basically upper back. So a lot of volume for that too. Um, and that's a day. And then rack holds 3 sets of 10 seconds. Um, Now this isn't really for hypertrophy. I just do this shit because for grip strength. Um, Because I think grip strength is good for, well, you know, many reasons why. That I want to talk about now. Anyway, then squats 3 sets of 5. Now, honestly find maybe I'm not doing enough legs for hypotrophy, but honestly, I'm honestly happy with this. I think this is working well for me, at least for now. So I do 30 reps in total for squats a week. And then I do deadlifts. Currently doing 3 sets of 3 for deadlifts. I've been using a lighter weight though for deadlifts because I'm still trying to learn the technique of bracing correctly and using my legs. But I'm definitely going to up the weight soon with deadlifts and work on that a bit more. But anyway, the only difference that I make to this little thing, this is just an example day, but the only difference I make is when it comes to deadlifts, I just change squats for deadlifts for one day of the week, and that's about it. This is pretty much what I do. I'm going to start doing bicep curls and adding overhead tricep extension. So I'm going to add 2 exercises to this pretty soon, as I want to work more triceps and all that stuff, and biceps as my arms haven't really put on a lot of size since I started training. So clearly I need to work on arms a bit more. I think pull-ups aren't enough, so I'm definitely going to do that more. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one.